On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. You look at the Nuggets.
And when these two teams meet, it doesn't matter what the standings look like. They are out for blood in this one.
Yeah, you love it when you have these kind of games. Two teams evenly matched and going at it.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And as the season draws to a close, GA, we've got teams vying for playoff position, only adding to the importance of each game now.
And for those teams, you have to have the right mentality. You can't treat these like normal regular season games. These are an extension of the playoffs.
Now Curry, following the three-point attempt by Jokic. Golden State moving it around. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. And the wide open shot from Green. Another three for Golden State.
It feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Shoots. Draymond Green pulls it in.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Back to Curry. Now Green. And here is Curry. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Back to Green. Golden State needs to get off the shot.
And Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. And his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it's getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially...
Now here's Gordon. He had 15 points last outing. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Now with KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
And it's Green with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now, here's Jokic. Can't cash in from close range. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Curry. Over in the corner, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got 11 points.
Well, he doesn't shoot it all that well, but when he does knock it down, it's demoralizing for defense.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Back to Jokic. And a wide open look for Porter. Sinks the triple.
Not second guessing as Porter makes the right decision to score that time.
Outside Green. To the inside. Here's Looney. Rebound by the Nuggets. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff.
That puts them in the lead.
Well, Caldwell Pope favors the corner shot at times, and he can drill it.
Curry looking around. Pass to Looney. Out to Thompson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Warriors making a change here.
Substitution on the floor.
The Nuggets now on offense. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Murray. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. It's Porter outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. He can see the play. It evolves. And he makes a quick decision.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
There's the pick. Curry goes inside. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Denver leading by 7. Here's Paul. Finished off the break.
Now you're pretty confident that Chris Paul is going to make the right decision with the basketball.
And you hear it often, Brent. These Nuggets are a complete team.
Well, you have a historic superstar in Jokic and this incredibly deep and talented supporting cast. Got a great, experienced coaching staff. This team has everything you need to win at the highest level, and they're proving they can do that.
Stolen by Gordon. Driving to the basket. It's taken away by Payton. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Golden State moving it around. They double team Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Kuminga with it. Clock at 4. Here's Jackson Davis. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ball's knocked loose and taken away by Paul. Curry with a wide open look. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. There's Porter with the 3. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. Inside, Jackson Davis.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Brett. Warriors trail by 6. Payton in the corner. To the paint. To the middle. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Down low. Paul. And it's blocked by Gordon.
What a swat by Aaron Gordon.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Nikola Jokic amazes teammates with his vision. Aaron Gordon says he's a basketball genius. He plays it like chess, seeing it 3 steps ahead. You've always got to keep your eye on him when he has the ball because he'll find you. Even if you don't think you're open, you're open. He's a point guard, just in a center's body. Kevin?
That is very true. David, thanks.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Substitution.
You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have a choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Outside Gordon. Here's Big Nikola Jokic. Caldwell Pope for three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets. And it's Paul penetrating. Outside Green. Pass to Paul. Six to shoot. Now here's Looney. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Another three for Denver.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
To the inside. Looney. And he slams it one-handed.
And simply one of the best to ever do it. Chris Paul always making the right play.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. To the middle. Stolen by Thompson.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Now Jokic. Here's Gordon. No good on the last second attempt there.
I like how hard Thompson's working right now on defense. He's just not giving them anything easy.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Denver on top, leading by 9. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Denver leading by 9. Now here's Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Off target from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be... good 9 out of 10 times.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside Porter. Jokic with it. Defended by Looney. And Looney sends it back.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Buries it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 18 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And there's another turnover by the Warriors. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the Warriors. Number 30, Stephen Curry.
And here is Murray. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And it's Jokic in the corner. 5 to shoot. Shot by Gordon, wide open. No good from outside.
Yeah, starting the half here, 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Back to Looney. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Andrew Wiggins.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Gordon. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Jokic inside. Jokic draws the double. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. The Nuggets with another miss.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And for the last several years, Brent, the Nuggets have been a top passing team in the NBA.
Such a huge part of their success. They're an unselfish team. It's so hard to defend guys who are not only willing to move, but willing to give up the ball to guys on the move. And that's what they do. Such a cohesive unit here for the Denver Nuggets.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much.
13 foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Such a heady offensive player. Once KCP gets a couple to fall, he stays aggressive.
Pass to Green. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Here's Murray. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Moses Moody. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
Pass to Paul. Hit by Kuminga. Out to the right wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Moody's got his first 3 points of the game. The Nuggets leading by 8. Murray with it. He's got 5. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
Retaliation triple from Casey.
Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Nuggets lead by 8. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Warriors trail by 8. Outside, Payton. On the wing, Payton. To the paint. Boom, he jams it straight down.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Jackson Davis. Jokic defending. Outside, Payton. Golden State moving it around. Kuminga, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
In the corner, it's Gordon. And they're on the break. Jumps up. And Kuminga throws it down.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing, possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Pass to Jokic. Off target at the rim.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
They grab their own miss. Payton outside. Down low. Here's Jackson Davis. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
His first personal foul. First team foul. Warriors substitution.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
You just wonder where Jamal Murray is going to go. This guy is a terrific combo guard.
To the wing on the left. Over to the left wing. Back to Kuminga. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. They've led by as many as 11 points. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now an 8-point Nugget lead.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Here's Paul. Pass to Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Gordon. Takes a three. Another three for Denver.
Yeah, you just don't want to give Aaron Gordon that easy of a look.
Hit by Kuminga. Curry with him. And it's Gordon picking him up.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And he commits the intentional foul. Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 9. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. And the Warriors making a change here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
The size and touch of Jokic just too much, finishing with power and finesse. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Another three for Denver.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And there's the drive. Outside for Murray. Gordon for three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Jokic. Second shot opportunity. This one for three. He goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in. Jokic has got the lead up to 14 now for Denver.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Substitution for the Warriors. Kevon Looney.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
There's Green with the three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors. Back to Jokic. So the Nuggets win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends.
We've got basketball action. From Chase Center, the new home of the Warriors, here on 2K Sports. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. You look at the Pelicans.
And when these two teams meet, it doesn't matter what the standings look like. They are out for blood in this one.
Yeah, you love it when you have these kind of games. Two teams evenly matched and going at it.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. A second-round pick in 2021, Brent Herb Jones immediately made an impact on the defensive end.
You wonder if being on the all-defensive team, or at least getting votes as a rookie, has changed Herb Jones' mentality about wanting to get Defensive Player of the Year. I know that sounds silly, but he's got the capability and versatility to be that much of an impact on the defensive end.
Now, here's Thompson. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. And he jams it with authority.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Jones. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. Clock is at 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Wiggins from outside. Valanciunas grabs the board.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
New Orleans moving it around. Here's McCollum. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And the ball handling right there, McCollum, he's able to get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Now here's Curry. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
No good from Valanciunas. Inside. Out to Thompson. Outside Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Green. Curry deciding where to go with it. A miss that time would have put him up.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And it's Ingram missing.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Wiggins drives in. That gives them the lead. Believe it or not, the regular season is almost over, Greg, for teams that are out of the playoff picture. What's important now?
Well, I think, Kevin, first you need to self-evaluate. Check out your roster. Who do you keep? Who do you let go? And then once you figure that out, you start thinking about which guys to bring in.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it is getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like. And then Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
Pass to Payton. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for the...
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And you think about Klay Thompson's career, Brent, an incredibly resilient player. Look at all he's overcome.
Now you think about those injury cards dealt out to Klay. Well, here's an ACL. Not only that, he gets the Achilles card. So he did it twice, and he continues to play at a high level.
Knocked away. Nice move. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Making a bit of a statement. Murphy to the rack.
And there's another turnover by the Warriors. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ingram left side. Shoots the three. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Zeller. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Over in the corner, Looney. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Here's Ryan. Pass to Alvarado. The tray connects from three-point range. He has 5.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court. Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. New Orleans on top. They lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Back to Valanciunas. Over in the corner, Marshall. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, very clever from Curry there, attracting the defense and then just giving it away.
Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas draws the double. And the layup's good off the glass. Valanciunas has got his second bucket.
And that's where Jonas is going to do most of his damage. Down low, playing physical, and knocking guys around.
The 17-footer goes down.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Pass to Marshall. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Nance, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And it's Paul missing.
Well, that mid-range J usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
This Pelican front office has done a great job, Brent, finding some diamonds in the rough. Players that have now helped.
Think about it, Kevin. They grabbed Jose Alvarado and Najee Marshall, both undrafted players. And those guys are key rotation pieces to change the tempo of any game. Herb Jones, a great steal in the second round, defensively comes in, creates havoc. I mean, a lot of really impressive finds for this front office. And Mooney is so long, gets up there and rushes it.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Get up and make some noise for your Warriors. 60. Once again, for your Warriors.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. McCollum outside. Out to Ingram. Pass to Zeller. Five to shoot. Now here's McCollum. Guarded by Kerr. There's Williamson with the three. And the Pelicans miss again. The Warriors trailing. Now Kuminga. He's covered by Zeller. Curry is inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You know, we talked so much, Brent, about Steph Curry shooting. What about his leadership skills and what that means to the team?
There's no doubt the team feeds off of Steph's positive joy and energy and his commitment to the game. He wills them to victory night in and night out.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Just so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Pass to Zeller. Back to Williamson. McCollum outside. Picked by Zeller. Back to Williamson. This one for 3. Shot by Zeller, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Thompson with the bucket.
That's the automatic Klay Thompson that we're used to.
Back to McCollum. To the wing right side. Ingram outside. Takes it inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Curry. He's got 6. Pass to Jackson Davis. Over in the corner, Green. Outside Curry. .55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Williamson missing. On the wing, Wiggins. Thompson outside. Back to Wiggins. And there's the drive. And Wiggins throws it down.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Steph Curry has changed the game, but he's going to be hard to emulate. Steve Kerr says he has maybe the best hand-eye coordination in the world. The coach is not bad in his own right as the career leader in three-point percentage, but in their free-throw competitions, Steve says he swishes everything. The guy's annoying. I can't beat him. Evan?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Moody driving in.
Ingram has that length to still be an effective shot blocker.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Over in the corner, Williamson. From outside, off the mark. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Brandon Ingram, Tiny Dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. And he has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
Paul for 3, and Valanciunas pulls it down.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Now McCollum, 5 points in the game. Back to Williamson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Paul, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Pelicans trail. They set the screen. Out left to the wing. Pass to Alvarado. Now Valanciunas for the three. Drains the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
Quick trigger from Trey Murphy. This dude can let it fly. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Marshall with it. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Pass to Ryan. Here's Valanciunas. Now Alvarado. And another three for New Orleans.
Look, every time Murphy can get a look, he'll take the look. Trust me.
It's Clay off the drive. Jackson Davis. Back to Green. Green, the screen. Golden State moving the ball around. Just 2 to shoot. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Can't connect from long distance.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Marshall. Thompson for three. Aaron Nance comes up with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Up top, Hawkins. Out to the wing. Here's Marshall. And he makes good on the layup. And it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Thompson outside. Back to Looney. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Looney's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
From past the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pass to Looney. Paul with the three. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. New Orleans on top. They're up by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Warriors trail by 3. To the inside. Out to Payton. Pass to Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Well, you give Curry a point-blank shot. That's just too easy.
Ingram right side. Kicks it out to Williamson. Paul with the steal. All going up court. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight, sharing the basketball, the stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Valanciunas. And that one hits back iron. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And CP3 with that court awareness, it's legendary, exceptional at realizing when his guys are wide open.
Here's Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
No good on the free throw.
Love Zion's grit and determination. Nothing about his NBA story has been easy to this point, but he hasn't let that stop him from trying to get out here and continuing to dominate.
New Orleans needs to get off a shot. No good from Valanciunas. Warriors leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
It's good from long range.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Out to Ingram. They need this. Jody strike shot. And again, no good by New Orleans. Warriors leading by 6. Paul looking around. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And here's McCollum for 3.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
But Jim's shot is good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Outside, Jones. With the drive. And Jones with the stuff.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Golden State.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Back to McCollum. Jones looking for an opening. To the left side wing. From deep. McCollum outside. Here he goes. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Here's Golden State now. They've got a 22-run going. What a pace. It's Thompson off the drive. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And that one, good.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pelicans at New Orleans Arena. And they were still in that one right up to the end, guys, but lost by a couple of buckets.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Here's LeBron after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And Davis can't get it to go. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Outside Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. It's deflected.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Now, here is Russell. And here is Davis. His last outing with 20 points. It's good.
This is why they feed Davis inside. I mean, they know how much of a beast he is down there, and he eats good.
Outside, Towns. Has to go Gobert. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And the Lakers with possession here. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Yeah, and two mid-tier teams trying to get a leg up in the conference, guys. We'll see what happens.
Back to LeBron. 5 on the clock. Here's Reeves. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Conley with it. Picked up by Davis. And it's Towns missing.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Outside, Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And late in the regular season, Greg, in your decade plus in the NBA, you were looking forward to the playoffs more often than not.
And as a player, you have to avoid that temptation to look ahead. But when you do, much nicer to look forward to the playoffs than vacation. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Connects from three-point range.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoyed going right back at the opponent with the three ball.
Here's LeBron. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Timberwolves trailed by 4. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Gobert gets the bucket.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Outside Conley. Back to Towns. It's stolen by Hachimura. Down low. James. And James throws it down.
Great feed from Davis, a big guy with nice vision.
Kept alive. Out to Conley. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And finished off by LeBron.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
For the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Puts up a 3, and Davis pulls it down. finished off by LeBron.
Boy, there's nothing quite like LeBron on the fast break. That combination of size, strength, and speed makes him electric.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to McDaniel. The kick out to Towns. 5 to shoot. Here's Conley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Just 4 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple. One thing, Greg, you notice about Taurean Prince, he can play anywhere against anyone.
And he's a versatile player who gives you just a ton of effort. Drop Prince into any lineup, any scheme, and he's going to find a way to affect the game.
And he just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
To the inside. Pass to LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Anderson outside. There's a good screen. Inside. Clock at 6. And he hits it to tie the game up. Anderson's got 6 in the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you. Shot clock at 5. Out to Russell. Buries it from three-point range. Russell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Outside Edwards. Anderson the screen. To the middle. And Anderson slams it in.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Hachimura, no good. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
Now here's Edwards. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. James. Stolen by Anderson. And here they come. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Got that one up quick. Vincent's got 5 points so far.
James continues to impress with his passing. I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
Timberwolves trail. .121 left in the first half of basketball. Gobert, the screen. To the paint. Great D that time from Davis.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Russell with it. Conley picks him up. To the inside. Pass to Davis. Clock at 4. Over Gobert. Off the left rim and out.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
And it goes down 2 points. Alexander Walker's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? You can pick and pop, you can pick and roll, you can post up, you can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too. In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Inside. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The Lakers in the lead. Here is Russell. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Back to Hachimura. Misses the baby hook. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers ahead, leading by just 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so they choose to intentionally foul. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Back to McDaniel. Offline with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Ron right side. Here's Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Down low. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Davis with the jam.
When you're fighting the shot clock, let him have it and go to work.
Now here's Edwards. Lots of room.
3 straight misses.
Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. LeBron James still has a singular focus. He says, I'm a winner and I want to win. Competing for championships has been my goal since I entered the league. Once you know how to get there, playing basketball at this level, just to be playing basketball, is not in my DNA anymore. Kevin, he certainly has that special sauce.
He is letting it be known, and championship medal to boot. David, thank you. Towns, the screen. Edwards can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Davis in the corner. On the wing, James. He's got 11. And Davis can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside, Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Edwards. Down low. Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Right side, Edwards. Cranes the three-pointer. Edwards got 6.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year 1 in college at UW wants and needs.
Nice shot by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open. No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Inside. And they double up Davis. Here's Hayes. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves trail. Here we go, one-on-one. For the lead. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Going inside. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Wow, Davis on fire right now. Doing just about anything he wants on offense.
Here's Alexander Walker. He has 5. Snatched up. The kick out to Anderson. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Back to Morris. Over Reddish. It's rebounded by Hayes. Outside, Davis. Drives to the hoop. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 1. There's the 3. Reeves can't hit. Here's Minot. Lets it go with the 3. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves. Screen by James. 3-pointer. From range, LeBron is good.
That's a big turnaround right there. LeBron answering right back with the 3. He knows momentum is in the balance, and he wants it to swing his way.
Morris outside. Pass to Minot. 6 to shoot. And here's Reed. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Henderson. Puts one, wouldn't fall for him. And James throws it down.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And the Lakers call time here. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, listened in on what Darvin Ham was talking about with his players. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, again, it's just not a good play.
The Lakers in the lead. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. LeBron up top to the paint. Davis. Reed with the rebound. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Back to James. James with a powerful jam.
LeBron delivering in the key moments. Huge basket from the King.
There's the pick. Pass to Reed. McDaniels with the ball. Back to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns the screen. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Back to James. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, taking care of the ball, it's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Edwards. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
LeBron left side. Back to Davis. To the inside. And James throws it down hard.
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
Edwards drawing the double team. Towns wide open. That three off the mark. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hachimura down low. To the right side. James left side. No good that time. Edwards from deep three-point territory. Can't connect. And so the Lakers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned Welcome, everyone, to the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's the home of the Timberwolves, where we're broadcasting from live today. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Look at Milwaukee.
Yeah, and Kevin, things are starting to get a little bit out of control for him. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here, and what would have happened in free agency.
Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Good work defensively by Conley. Pass to Towns. They get the rebound. Out to the wing. It's deflected. It's thrown about Antetokounmpo. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
Got a piece of it.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
Well, one of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level. You forget sometimes about how gifted Lillard is as a passing guard. You want him running your point.
Screen by Giannis. To the middle. That shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Pass to Edwards. Edwards with the stop.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Outside Edwards. Shot on the wing. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got his second bucket tonight. Lillard surveying the D. Can't get it to go. He's taken two and missed two. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by one. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And good instincts from Lillard. Runs that pick and roll, all for the setup. Ends with the assist.
Edwards can't hit. Giannis high post. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Believe it or not, the regular season is almost over, Greg, for teams that are out of the playoff picture. What's important now?
Well, I think, Kevin, first you need to self-evaluate. And check out your roster. Who do you keep? Who do you let go? And then once you figure that out, you start thinking about which guys to bring in.
Sinks the triple. Edwards got 7 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Milwaukee leading by 4. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
And that one's good. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Out left of the wing. Down low. Towns. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Towns. The rebound by the Bucks. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Three-pointer, Lillard. And so it's Milwaukee, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. Joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 6-point game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Here's Beverly following the three by Minnesota. Here's Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Giannis right side. A second chance effort. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Here's Anderson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Shoots from 8. Nice touch on the bank shot. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 7. Anderson can't get it to go. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Portis. Stolen by Anderson. Now Morris. Back to Anderson. Over in the corner, Edwards. Anderson the screen. To the inside. And finished off by Anderson.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
To the paint. Here's Giannis. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Anderson. Out to Morris. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. And Anderson slams it in.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Here's Beverly. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Pass to Connaughton. And to Kumbo inside. Morris with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Inside. Here's Anderson. Out to Morris. .110 left in the first half. Back to Anderson.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
That free throw, no good. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Giannis outside. Middleton. Nice shot from the wing. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch-and-shoot game.
And here's Conley outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Conley's got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves. Over in the corner, Lillard. Offline with his 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look.
Free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Gobert with the defensive effort.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Anderson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Timberwolves on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Lillard outside. In the corner, Middleton with it. Back to Lillard. Kicks it out to Beasley. Here's Giannis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. You know, bro, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups. And trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
Now here's Towns. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Edwards can't hit.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Man, Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
And the shot is good.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline reporting.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Now here's Giannis. After the miss from Karl-Anthony Towns. Back to Lopez. To the paint. Here's Giannis. That shot off. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. And that chess match is where they hope to improve.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Bucks trail by 5. Lillard outside. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just so smooth inside. Lopez, a gifted finisher as a big.
Outside, Towns. To the inside. Stolen by Middleton. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Towns for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
And that one, good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now here's Towns. He's got 7. Down low. Here's Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. 2 more for him.
After missing nearly 2 full years due to injury, Greg, isn't it great to see T.J. Warren back out on the floor, healthy and hearty?
Yeah, and Kevin, people forget this guy was the leading scorer for a playoff team. Before those injuries, he may not be the same player, but he can still provide some instant offense.
Warren a screen. Warren on the wing. Back to Moore. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
One 11 left to play here in the third. Pass to Crowder. Off target with his three.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Back to Morris. To the middle. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And the Bucks miss again. Timberwolves leading by 8. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Morris. Moore outside. Pass to Anderson. Kick out to Moore. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Morris, no good. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Bucks. Beverly wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Now this is huge. If Beverly's out there and is behind the arc knocking him down, the offense is going to crank up.
Good on the shot.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Minnesota leading by 7. Pass to Conley. The three. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Lillard outside. Takes it off the glass. Lillard's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Bucks.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Now here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline J. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Lillard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Back to Middleton. There's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And here's Gobert. Over in the corner, Edwards. From outside the arc, the Timberwolves again can't hit. The Bucks trail. Here's Middleton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Anderson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for Kyle Anderson.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And it's the Bucks ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Lillard from outside.
That's a tough, so the size paying off.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Lillard outside. Lopez a screen to the inside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Towns. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Now here's Beverly. And again, the Bucks miss.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Now after the miss free from Bobby Portis. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Hits the target from 18 feet.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Now Connaughton. Here's Gallinari. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Gallo's so smart on the inside with his array of fakes and moves. He's always a threat to draw fouls on shot attempts like that.
Gallinari hits them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Towns in the corner. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Gallinari a screen. Lillard from outside. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Look at your watch. It's Lillard time.
To Gobert. Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. For 3. The kick out to Towns. Outside Edwards. Towns the screen. To the paint. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting probably unmatched in the NBA.
And it's Lillard missing. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-5 run here. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Beyond the arc. No good. And so Minnesota takes the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but